So I begin to collect lots and lots and lots of these accounts from different people, these 8 different people, all the way through, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't like what I am hearing. This is not what I bargained for. This is happening now. Now the thing is, it's not just that they're visiting here, they're living somewhere. And I begin to get accounts of them in apartments, moving in 3s. In order to move in, they have to have an advance man first, so to speak, come there and get the apartment for them. And they are what I call independents, who are living on their own by themselves in other apartments. But that's not the critical event. The critical event is to protect them. Because humans like to beat people over the head with crowbars, you know what I mean? And that's just what we do. And so this must be prevented. So there are another group of people who control an area, and all of this is sort of locally geographical. So there's an independent who controls this area. There's a security man who also controls this area to make sure that everybody is safe. Now, what do you mean by safe? Well, they have to learn that you just don't wander out in more high crime areas of the city and go into a park at 3 o'clock in the morning. That would be not safe. They have to learn that, see? And, but the key thing they mean by safe is making sure the abductee does not tell anybody what's happening. Because once hide birds are on the ground, once there's little teensy-weensy feet on the ground, security goes sky high. Now security is everything to protect the young ones, as they call them. That means that the abductee cannot say anything about what is happening whatsoever to anybody ever. Now, back in the good old days, when this wasn't happening, people would say, I'm remembering everything and I'm telling it to Dave Jacobs. And they say, don't do that. That's not good. Now, you shouldn't do that. That's bad. That's bad. Now, don't do that. Now, get on the table. And that would be the end of it. Now, if they find out that an abductee is saying these things, now it's serious repercussions. For the abductee first, to get the first line of defense, stop the abductee from saying anything. And I couldn't ever imagine why there was this one person, this guy who I started working with, who had the friend who saw me about a dozen times and then totally cut off any communication with me whatsoever, never answered my emails, never came to my abductee get-togethers, never, ever, never. And I thought, God, maybe it's my deodorant, who knows what it is, something's wrong with me, you know. And I thought, as I learned, my guess is that they probably got to him. Because now it's so critical that they don't say anything.